Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope everyone is having a great middle of the week. I hope your week is going great so far. Today's video, we are definitely going to be talking about another one of those new holiday releases from Bath & Body Works. It is none other than Mrs. Claus cocktail. Oh yes, if you guys saw my first impressions video, I definitely had a lot of thoughts on this one. And that, has that changed? Has it changed? We're gonna get into it in a second. On the lips, I am wearing Trick or Treat from Banger Beauty by Mary. Beautiful orange and black swirled gloss, smells and tastes like candy corn. Kind of looks like a dark berry brown on the lips. Beautiful though, we still do have a few of these in stock. Thank you to everyone who participated in the sale that we had walking out the month of November. Today is October 1st. Very excited for spooky season. That being said, pay attention to Friday's video because we're gonna be starting something over here for the month of October every Friday and you don't wanna miss it. Oh, you don't wanna miss it. Okay, but in the meantime, let's get into this video. Okay. Mrs. Claus cocktail, when you guys saw me review this or first impressions of this, I was not a fan because the scent notes are sparkling cranberry, pomegranate juice, and frosted citrus twist. The problem I have with this is there's a very skunky undertone to it. In fact, it's very sharp on the cranberry pomegranate, almost like the pomegranate rind or the peel on there. It's a very sharp, pungent note, like mixed in with a little bit of citrus. Now, has my opinion changed? I will say longevity of this mess is not bad. It unfortunately lingers on my skin like 3.5 hours. The problem is that first hour or 2 hours, it still has that pungy sharpness, like skunky. It almost smells like you've been smoking, like Mrs. Claus. She got a cocktail for a reason. You know what I'm saying? All them elves be driving her nuts. God knows my elves drive me nuts sometimes, but damn, girl. The problem is those first couple hours. After a couple hours, it does kind of dry down to a bit more of a very soft, citrusy type of a scent, but I don't want to go through 2 hours of that pungent, skunky note. I'm not a fan of this one. Will I keep it for review and comparison? Probably. However, it's not something I could ever see myself actually wearing. Again, I think that it's just that pungent note in there, that real tart, almost skunky note that just sits in there, and I just can't deal with it. I can't vibe with it. I can't get down like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan, and it's almost like so tart. You can like taste it in the back of your throat, and I'm not a fan of that. Now, let's get into some of these comparisons because I know that's what you guys come here for. The first one, a lot of people were wondering, is it like Bright Christmas Morning? Now, me, I love me some Bright Christmas Morning. This is the OG, I believe, the OG from 2022. It is ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. I do love Bright Christmas Morning because it smells more of like your traditional Christmas punch. I can get down with it. It kind of gives a little bit of like high C punch vibes, but like a little more deeper. It's not that super bright fruity, but it is bright and fruity in comparison to Mrs. Claus cocktail. Definitely get that blood orange, the berries. This is very pretty, and there's no skunk note. That being the operative word. There's no skunky, rind, tart note in here. If I had to pick between these two, absolutely all day, Bright Christmas Morning. Another one a lot of people were asking about was how does it stack up compared to Champagne Toast? Champagne Toast has been around for a long time. I've always loved Champagne Toast. Scent notes are bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. Out of the three we've talked about thus far, this is definitely the brightest, lightest. It has like this real sweet vibe about it, but it's not overly sweet, but it's much brighter, even much brighter than Bright Christmas Morning. It's absolutely beautiful. Kind kind of gives perfumey vibes in a way. I definitely can pick up the tangerine in Champagne Toast. Love this one since it came out. It also has like a little bit of a bubbly note, like an effervescent bubbly, like that champagne-y note, and I love that about this. It's absolutely beautiful. In comparison to this, oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. This is like the floozy sister-in-law, and this is the high-class auntie. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely a massive difference between these two. Now, the last one I do want to talk about, because I think a lot of people were hoping, because there's a pomegranate note in here, that maybe this would be similar to a long-lost favorite that a lot of people are dying for it to come back. But have no fear, baby, because your girl at Banger Beauty by Mary, me, we are going to be hooking you up with a dupe here within the next few weeks, as a matter of fact. Midnight Pomegranate. Yes, Midnight Pomegranate. Love the packaging on this one. So freaking cute. Adore it. Scent notes on Midnight Pomegranate is ruby red pomegranate, sparkling cassis, white jasmine, blackberry spice, and patchouli. I love this. Don't be scared just because it says patchouli, because I don't get a lot of patchouli out of this one. Man, damn. It is just a beautiful, deep, dark red pomegranate. You definitely pick up a little bit of blackberry in there. The tiniest bit of spice. It's not enough to call this like a patchouli scent, but just enough to give it this beautiful depth. And it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful in the fall and winter. I love this one. I don't pick up a ton of jasmine in here either. It's the tiniest amount and it's way in the background. This is predominantly a dark pomegranate with just the teeniest bit of blackberry spice. It is absolutely beautiful. This is a great scent, and why Bath & Body Works has not brought this back yet kind of blows my mind. It's sexy, it's seductive, it's definitely giving like type of vibes, whereas this ain't giving me that. There's a definite distinct difference. Yes, you get a pomegranate note in here. However, it's like that tart, overly tart, musky, not musky, but like tangy. Yeah, it's skunky, babe. It's just skunky. Ooh. I just can't with it. I try so hard, and I can, like I said, I can deal with like the 2-3 hour dry down mark. It's not so bad, and you get a little bit more of those other notes that are in there, like the cranberry, the citrus. More of that citrus pulls through, but it ain't worth me sitting there smelling skunk for 2 hours. And that's just how I feel about it. I have heard a lot of people say that they love this. I've seen other influencers say that they love it. I am not on that train, baby, no. Because all it reminds me of is sitting in some house somewhere and the smell of skunk is lingering in the air, and maybe this old girl next to you has like 3-day-old stale perfume on. That's what this is giving me, and I just can't. I can't with it. My scent has matured over the years, my sniffer, and I can't with this. I just can't. Ugh. I don't even know why I keep going back. It's like every time I go back, I'm hoping to God it'll change, but it doesn't. It's like you dating that one person and you keep going back, you hoping they're gonna change, and all the time they same underneath. That's how I feel about this. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of Mrs. Claus cocktail. Adorable packaging. Super cute packaging, but I just can't. I just can't. Mrs. Claus, you done us dirty with this cocktail. That's something that's probably got some scissor in it and something else. I ain't having it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. No. But other than that, you guys, make sure you get over to Banger Beauty by Mary. Check you out a trick or treat. Yes, this coming Friday, we will be doing a restock on the House of Haunts. That sold out so freaking fast. And again, be on the lookout for Friday, because we are doing something very special and unique over at Banger Beauty by Mary for the month of October. We have 5 Fridays in the month of October. I'm super psyched, and every single Friday we will be dropping something over there that you guys are gonna be like, So stay tuned for Friday's video. I actually talk about a little bit more in tomorrow's video, but definitely stay tuned for Friday's video because, honey, you gonna flip your lid, and yeah, I'll talk about that more tomorrow. I'll talk about it more tomorrow. But anyway, you guys, we're at my favorite part of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you're alerted every single time your girl uploads. And I will see you in the next one. All right, you guys, bye-bye.